the Dane is concerned, this is a must-win situation. But she was under pressure yesterday. In fact, she won the winning match yesterday to defeat the third match of the tie, to defeat Indonesia. So we saw her withstand the pressure. But CHEN Yufei has been playing extremely well this year. Won the All-England title, beating Tai Su Ying, the two-time defending champion, for the first time in their 12th meeting. Well, this will be a 5th meeting between these two, although I'm not sure that it really is the 5th. I'm not sure we should be counting the first meeting, which was in junior tournaments. But the last time they met was in the first round of last year's Japan Open, a Super 750 event. And CHEN Yufei won in 2 straight games, 16 and 18 in 42 minutes. And in all honesty, I think since then, she's got even better. I think that since winning the Fuzhou China Open, CHEN Yufei has become a different player. Mia BLICHFELDT is 21 years of age, 21 in the world ranking, although she did spend 3 weeks at number 15. 2 titles this year, the Spain Masters, when contesting her 2nd final, and also a week before coming here to China, the Denmark International Challenger. And there is confirmation of what I told you. Against England on Monday evening, beat Chloe Birch in 3 games, and then yesterday evening, the winning match against Indonesia. It was the 4th match on, beat Fitriani. Her first ever victory over Fitriani, and it was in 2 straight games, as you saw. So CHEN Yufei is also 21 years of age, born in Hangzhou, the capital of Xinjiang province, and she's currently 1 place down from her career high. Spent 5 weeks from the 12th of March earlier this year as world number 2. Bronze medalist at the 2017 World Championships. And as you can see, her 2 matches, first day of competition, that was last Sunday, beat Sonia Chia in 3 games, and then on Monday morning beat Saina Nehwal 12 and 15 in 33 minutes. So it was a very comfortable win over Saina Nehwal, Olympic bronze medalist from London 2012. David Wong, our umpire for this one, and Bert van Horenbeek of Belgium is the service judge. Well, one of these 2 players will lose their unbeaten record in the campaign so far. Kenneth Jonassen, former world number 2 himself. And there on the right as we look at them, Luo Yigang, new head women's singles coach, replaced Zhang Nin after the Uber Cup a year ago.
On my right, Denmark, represented by Mia BLICHFELDT. And on my left, China, represented by CHEN Yufei. Denmark to serve, level, play.
So it's a must-win situation as far as Denmark are concerned. If they don't win this women's singles, China have booked their place in the semi-finals to be played on Saturday. Tall order, Steen, isn't it, for Mia BLICHFELDT?
Yeah, it is. She's going to take comfort in the match they played 1 year ago in Bangkok in the Uber Cup, where she quite surprisingly beat CHEN Yufei in the first women's singles. But I think it's tough. China is leading 2-1 and are big favorites in the women's doubles. I don't think Chen Yufei is going to get as nervous as I would have expected her to become had it been 1-1 or maybe even Denmark 1-up after the men's singles had the order of play been a little bit different.
That's gone long at the back line. Did you watch that match when these two played in Bangkok? Do you remember it?
I saw some of the match because Chen Yufei, she was extremely nervous there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think maybe I commentated on it.
But you can't remember specific tactics or what happened in the match? No.
It was basically, the way I recall it was Mia retrieving a lot of shots from Chen Yufei and then taking the opportunity whenever Yufei was a little inaccurate or committed errors. Nope, I didn't see it live. I watched it in replay. Because I can remember someone told me at breakfast that Mia had won, and I didn't really believe them.
That's landed in.
Service over. 1-4.
Well, for the record, she beat Chen Yufei in Bangkok in that encounter. 21-18, 13-21, 21-12 in the deciding game. Yeah, good aggression from Chen Yufei.
Service over. 5-2. Service over. 3-5.
Missed it.
Yeah. It's early starting to walk towards the coaches at 5-4 in the first game. Of course, it might have been Lu Yigang shouting something that you couldn't really hear.
Yeah. Steen, you and I watched Chen Yufei's first match this week, didn't we? Against Sonia Chia.
Yeah.
Yeah, because to say I was disappointed in her performance, of course Sonia Chia.
Yeah, I was.
You were?
Yeah, in Chen Yufei's performance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was.
Okay. So
I thought she looked nervous.
so did I.
Yeah. For no reason, and that's the problem. There was no reason to be nervous. Everything, I mean, I couldn't really see how they could lose the match to Malaysia, and even if they lost that, they still had one group match against India.
Yeah.
But she still was nervous, and that's why I think had she played in a little less favorable position here, Mia would have had a great chance of winning it. now it's going to be difficult, but it's also going to be difficult for CHEN Yufei because Mia moves around court quite well. So she's got to outplay her like she did here.
Yeah.
And she's got reasonable height. She can attack herself, whereas CHEN Yufei, in my opinion, lately she's developed a really good game against Tomi Okuhara. She beat Tai Su-ying in the All England final. So the players that doesn't have exactly the same reach as herself, maybe they have really good technical skills, superior technical skills, but they're not that dangerous to her. So the players that also can do damage to her, to CHEN Yufei, it's interesting to see how she copes with that. But like you mentioned, she won the last encounter against Mia BLICHFELDT, so she's definitely the favorite. But I don't think it's going to be too easy for her.
No.
Service over. Six, 8.
And it's amazing, you know, suddenly when a player is successful, I mean, you think back 2 years, CHEN Yufei was one of 3 singles players, women's singles players on the Gold Coast in the Sudirman Cup, Herbing Jiao and the now retired Sun Yu as well. So she played 1 group match against Thailand, against Pornpawee Chorchuwong, and now 2 years on, she's the All England champion. She's also won a World Championship medal since the Sudirman Cup, last Sudirman Cup. She's
Super 700, was it 750 or was it no, she won the Super 1000?
No, she won as the All England was the Super 1000. So all of a sudden now she's expected to deliver.
Yeah.
And certainly at the Uber Cup last year, I don't think she was necessarily expected to deliver in the same way. Yes, she was playing first singles, but she was regarded still as the young up-and-coming player, and now people expect her to deliver. She's the All England champion.
Yeah, that's correct. I think the development of her game is fantastic. She's really grown so that her great read of the game, her great tactical skills is flourishing. But the expectations, that's going to be interesting, and especially against players that are taller than we have 3 quite short players in the top 5 at the moment. The 2 Japanese players, Okuhara and Yamaguchi, and then Tai Su-ying. They are not the tallest of players, and that makes it a little bit easier for CHEN Yufei because they're not that dangerous to her in terms of attack.
Yeah. So to the mid-game interval, CHEN Yufei with a 3-point advantage.
Hvis der ikke er noget spil efter hende, hun har ikke slået noget ned på dig. Ikke? Så bare tør at spille, altså. Hvis hun neutraliserer godt, efter du har været inde, så skal bare have tålmodigheden en enkelt gang. Ja. Hey. De gode overspillere til hendes baghånd, de virker. Clearerne, de virker. Ikke? Så bliver ved med at slå dem. Cutterne, de er også gode ned foran. Ja.
Clock 1, 20 seconds. Clock 1, 20 seconds.
Well, Kenneth Jonassen in his coaching break there.
Play.
sounded very calm.
Yeah, he emphasized that CHEN Yufei is really good at neutralizing, but when she does that, then Mia should just play on.
What does he mean by neutralizing? What do you mean by that?
That shot, for instance, sort of takes away the attacking that shot again. That shot, you can't really do anything on them.
Yeah, okay, I understand.
Or if it was a drop shot played back at the net. So whenever BLICHFELDT tries to build up with basic game, fast-paced clears, so on, she sort of just flicks it a little bit below the tape without much pace, but you can't really do anything about it. It's a really, really clever shot that she uses a lot and she's really good at. So the Danes just want BLICHFELDT to play on and play her to the back court, especially the backhand corner.
Oh, that was nice little skill.
Yeah. And apparently they have a read that she's not covering that as well as the forehand corner.
9-12.
Took a little while to get back to the center there at least. So, I mean, it's a player that's won all England. So, of course, she's...
Yeah.
All the basic skills are okay. It's just where you're really, really dangerous. And you always try to find a spot that's not that dangerous again.
5 finals last year for this lady.
13-9.
But only won the one.
Lucky for BLICHFELDT. Very loose lift there.
10-13.
You get a sense of how short it is. We didn't have the best of angles to see it, but after a few good attacking clears, then suddenly the lift became way too short.
Thank you.
Well, there's a challenge here from CHEN Yufei.
Challengers, call out.
I think it might be right, because BLICHFELDT was about to challenge, so that means she would have expected it to be called good.
She's had a very consistent year so far, has CHEN Yufei. 5 tournaments, at least a semi-final in all of them.
That's exactly the word, consistency. She doesn't lose to players below her.
Yeah, that's a great challenge. Just caught a line.
Correction in. Service over. 14-10.
Well, she doesn't lose to players that are a level or 2 below her. There's no, she's got a really high lower level of the game.
Just seemed to mistime her jump there.
Yeah, but there's a lot of situations where BLICHFELDT has taken chances where the chance wasn't really there. I mean, this is not a place to try and jump smash there. Even if it goes over, CHEN Yufei's got it covered easily.
Oh, my goodness. Collective gasp from the fans here. That wayward shot. Oh, great net shot. I immediately apologises.
Service over.
She's all right.
16.
And you've got to win the point, so if you don't want to be hit, then don't put up your racket.
Bet she couldn't do that again, catch it on her shoulder. Missed it.
There's too many mistakes from the Dane. It's not putting CHEN Yufei under any pressure at all. And slowly you will see her get rid of the tension, if there ever was one.
Missed it. Oh, yes. Good shot.
Service over. 12-18.
CHEN Yufei, she reminds me of a female edition of Chen Long. Really good shot quality, moves well around courts, makes life difficult for her opponent. It's not the most spectacular of shots that she's firing, but it's just very efficient.
Oh, interesting thought, yeah. I can see that. Challenge here from CHEN Yufei. He thought it was out. The line judge called it in. Well, we have challenges, I think, on both courts at the moment. So this might take a moment. Here we go. There's clearly some on the line. So she loses a challenge, CHEN Yufei.
Unsuccessful. One challenge remaining.
Yeah. Just 2 points in it now. One of 5 straight points. Yufei looked to be cruising at 18-11.
Service over. 19-16.
Oh yes, good backhand kill.
Yeah, fantastic follow-up.
Yeah.
That's not an easy shot.
Game point 16.
Game point opportunities for China.
And she reads the deception from BLICHFELDT.
Gone wide, opening game to CHEN Yufei and China. 21-16. 22 minutes. And CHEN Yufei, one game to the good.
没问题。然后到了关键分的时候，他顶你后场，你就先下压，然后再上去推他。啊，开局两边顶开，我们还是做好反手反击的这个准备。啊，耐心多拍，他上网很快，所以你尽量3比1的概率多给一点后场，啊，让他熬起来。啊，偶尔有机会再给一个往前，你给完往前一定要注意抓他推。 然后你下压什么，它有很多勾球，稍微注意一点。它有对角线，你要注意一点。啊，其他没什么啊，自信一点啊，跟他跑啊，加油啊！
快速多他稳定性比他好啊，有信心。Hurtigt 2 hjørner. Mest vigtigt, det er nok den her med, at du husker den her, og du husker buen på. Med det samme, du kommer til at spille den flade, hvad skal du så bare dække kontra? Ikke? Fordi, ja, og så skal du være klar her. Ikke? Så kan sagtens.
Well, I know you can only have caught the end of that coaching break, Steen.
Yeah, but there was a recap, and the important thing was the 2 corners, and I guess it's the backhand corner, the long backhand corner. I'm not really sure what the second corner is. My initial idea is that it's the other backhand corner, but let's see. And then the moment BLICHFELDT is a little bit below in the rally, then play with play a high lift instead of flat lift. If she lifts too flat, then she has to be ready for the counter attack from CHEN Yufei.
When you say when she's below in the rally, you mean when she's under pressure?
Yeah, when she's under pressure or below the tape.
Right.
Drop shot, downward shot from CHEN Yufei. CHEN Yufei never smashes full power. Very, very rarely. Never in coaching languages, 90% of the time. I think at some occasions in the first game, BLICHFELDT wanted it a little bit too much. This was a really good rally from a Danish perspective. And overdid it a little bit. I think at some point she might have had too much respect for CHEN Yufei. there was the neutralizing shot again. Not that one, but the other
first
one.
Yeah.
2-all.
That's a great drop shot.
But that's one of the rare. Do you call that a power smash?
Not a full power smash. No.
It was a really good smash.
It was
whatever
a good smash.
Service over. 3-2.
Short. Overdone it.
Service over. 3-4.
Oh, look at that. Oh, she's missed it. The delightful cross-court block from the forehand defence.
4-all. Yeah. 5-4.
Let's go wide. Oh, she's taken it. Oh, that's a brilliant shot from BLICHFELDT. That one, I'm sure, was really wide. Oh, you can't fault that final shot.
Fantastic placement with just the right marking.
4 straight points. And 2 points adrift. A 2-point advantage.
6-4. Service over. 5-6.
It's a good rally. Good pace to it. That's gone wide. What's changed, Steve? Has BLICHFELDT just been more positive or crisper shots?
I'm not really sure what it is. I think maybe she's trying to raise the pace a little bit, which perhaps could sound strange, but I still think it's a good idea. CHEN Yufei moves really economically, in my opinion, but she's not the fastest on court,
Yeah.
but she almost always moves correct.
That was a desperation shot, that.
It's a point like this that CHEN Yufei feeds off, forcing again the opponent to play a difficult shot, covering the easy shot. So, brilliant tactician, in my opinion.
Service over. 6-8.
Yeah, more positive from CHEN Yufei.
And again, the beginning was this neutralizing shot. An attempt at an attacking clear from BLICHFELDT that she could intercept and play down below the tape. And then she
7-8.
sort of hung on to it and made the advantage bigger and bigger.
Back level.
Love that.
All.
3 times in the same corner.
It's long. So now it's CHEN Yufei who has a run of 4 straight points. Goes into the lead.
8.
Nice.
It was important for BLICHFELDT
Service
covering
over.
that cross drop from cross smash from CHEN Yufei. Now I think the next couple of times she should pay much more attention to the straight smash.
Well, I can tell you there's pandemonium on the adjoining court because
9.
Thailand have just beaten the defending champions Korea in the other quarter-final being played tonight. The players here are doing well to concentrate.
Good shot.
Oh yeah, that's super. And to the mid-game interval with a 2-point advantage near BLICHFELDT for Denmark. That's a lovely defensive shot.
杀开就是反正就快一点进去了，目的是在下一个就是连贯要快啊！你有一点就是说故意好像我挡圆嘛，我要抓你推球，哎，人家不推，老是抓不到嘛，你就正常进去就行了，知道吧？根本就不用急啊，还是一样，什么球挡就好，打什么球。注意打反拍的时候啊，杀球打完就连贯，注意 高一点啊，自己准备充分啊，
走啊走啊！
一定要跟他斗起来啊。
Some pointing towards the back, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, it's landed in. That is great length on that clear.
Exactly, length on all the shots.
Yeah.
It's all in that way.
Service over. 10, 12. Sorry. 10, over.
Oh, that's
shot.
a beautiful clear. Beautiful.
Service over.
Not so easy to keep it inside the lines when it's played on a cross clear from the opponent. On the other hand, if you can do it with the footwork, then it is fairly difficult.
BLICHFELDT has played well, you know, here. I know that wasn't
She
the best of net shots, but she has played well, and she's responded to the pace of the rallies that CHEN Yufei has been playing. Nice challenge here. What does Walker say? It was indeed out with cool line judge. So CHEN Yufei back level.
One challenge remaining. 12 all. Play.
Well left. Four of the last 5 points to CHEN Yufei.
It's the same picture as we saw in the first game, that BLICHFELDT is in fact able to follow pace most of the time. The thing is, and then it comes, then you can debate whether she's actually able to follow pace, because she makes more mistakes than CHEN Yufei does. Mentally forced error again, because of the good defense that CHEN Yufei is displaying. Then BLICHFELDT feels that she's got to put maximum pressure on and overdo it a little bit.
Oh, that's just well. Six of the last 7 points now. Did you hear that?
No, I couldn't hear it.
12.
Oh dear.
So Blichfeld is making all CHEN Yufei's points. She's not really scoring that many herself. Maybe she's capable of it,
16.
but she doesn't have to.
No. Oh, that's just delightful. 8 of the last 9 points now.
17. 12.
Oh yes, crisp shot.
Service over.
One feels that that
17.
run from 9-11 down
Yeah,
is decisive.
I think it is. And the positive note for Blichfeld is that, I mean, definitely possible to raise your level and not commit that many errors as she's done. So she has some good things in her game, and who knows if she can threaten the top 10.
Service over.
That remains to be seen, but
13.
there's some positive things to take away from here.
Absolutely. Well, 3 points needed for CHEN Yufei to secure a 3-1 victory in this quarter-final tie over Denmark. It's gone wide. Some of the Danes on the Danish bench, they're looking almost resigned.
They've seen the writing on the wall.
Yeah.
Not only does it take a comeback from Blichfeld, it would also take a sensation from the women's doubles. The Danish goal from the beginning of this tournament was a quarterfinal. That looked bleak after the England match, but they realized that they're in a state of transition. They've lost a number of international top players during the last 6 months.
Yeah. Pushed it long. Most notably, I suspect Camilla Yule and Christina Pedersen made a big difference because Pedersen played mixed doubles and women's doubles.
Yeah, exactly.
And in a team competition like that, that's nice. Yeah, well played.
This is definitely a rally that goes in the book back home and says, this is what I need to be able to play more consistently.
Around the head.
Point opportunities for CHEN Yufei. One point required by the top women's singles player from China to secure their place in the semi-final once more. Just wide. time of asking. And CHEN Yufei secures the women's singles and secures a 3-1 victory over Denmark in this quarter-final tie. 21-16, 21-17 in a match lasting 46 minutes. Mia BLICHFELDT gave her all. She played well throughout the Danish campaign. But China, the 10-time winners of the Sudirman Cup, on course once more to fight for the trophy. They will contest the semi-final on Saturday, and their semi-final will be against Thailand, who this evening have booked their 3rd place in a semi-final. So there is confirmation that CHEN Yufei beat Mia BLICHFELDT 21-16, 21-17. More importantly, it means that China win this quarter-final tie 3-1 against Denmark. All started with the mixed doubles and the reigning world champions. Chen Yufei and Wang Yaxiong needed 3 games against Christiansen and Tuason. Well, the former world champion Victor Axelsen was superb today in beating the reigning Olympic champion Chen Long. But then in the men's doubles, the world champions too good for the European champions. That was 2 straight games. And as we've just seen, CHEN Yufei secured the victory, beating Mia BLICHFELDT in that 2 straight game victory, and therefore the quarter-final tie. So no need for the women's doubles. That won't be contested. And as I say, on Saturday, they will play against Thailand. Well, tomorrow we have another 2 sessions. The first session at 11 a.m. local time is another quarter-final tie. It's Japan against Malaysia. From all of us here in Nanning, from Steve Pedersen, myself, Jill Clark. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.